This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. So in the previous class, we were using the VLOOKUP function. How to use the VLOOKUP. If my data is a horizontal wise, how to use the HLOOKUP function. All these things we done in the last class, means yesterday. So today, so how to use that one page to another page using the VLOOKUP function. How to give the link. I will show you that one. So before that, screen share. See now, here I have the data. If it is this is my using this criteria table also, I have one more criteria table. Using this table, I want to find out the student's grade. I want to find out. How to find out? See, equals, we look up function. Here we have to apply the uh, approximate options, not exact match. In the last class we done. One more time I will show you that. We look up function, lookup value. This is my lookup value, comma, table array. This is my table array. Select entire table array. So then, comma, column index number means in this particular table, I want to find out the grade. That's why here grade is in the second column. Okay. So click on that 2, again, comma, click on that approximate match. Because here 78% is exact match, we don't have 78% to 90%. Between of the percentage it's going to consider. So that's why we have to select the true option, close the parenthesis, enter. Instead of the true, we can apply 1 also. Correct? 1. Close the parenthesis, enter. So this is my values we are going to get. Once if you drag the data after applying the formula, once if you drag the data like this, it's going to display. Formula is correct only, but it's showing not applicable like this, it's going to display to us. So why I will tell about this, why we got here. Here we got that answer, but from here we got not applicable. Formula is there, correct only formula. It's showing here, that is the not applicable options. Here also formulas we have in that. Okay, so this is the options we have in that. Now what I want to do that, here go to come down. So I'm going to delete this data. Okay, 1 second ma. For previous classes, we every day's classes we will put in the, we recorded that option. After record the data, we are going to put in the group also. Just once check it that. So then if you got any confusions or if you stuck some with some particular places, I will explain about that. Okay. So every classes recording they are going to uploading next day in the group only. You can see that records also. Okay. Now I want to apply the HLOOKUP function. How to apply the HLOOKUP? But here my data is in the horizontal. My data is same data I'm going to use. Copy that. Here I want to paste the data. Here option is there. If I want to apply the HLOOKUP function means if the data is in the horizontally, then only we are going to use the HLOOKUP function. So now see equals HLOOKUP, lookup value, this is my lookup value, then comma, table array, it's going to ask, select the table array, comma, column index number is 2. Select the 2 because in that grade column is in the particular table, grade column is in the second column. This is the first column, this is the second column. Select the 2, then comma, approximate match I am going to select. This formula is correct, right? But we won't get the answer. It's showing the not applicable. Why? Anybody can answer me. Why we got here not applicable? That formula is correct, no? Am I audible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am.
Why we got here not applicable? Ma? That formula is correct only, right? See here.
Ma'am, is it because
The formula
78%
is,
is not mentioned in the table?
but particular table we selected, no, ma'am. See now here M27 to N32. M column to 32. We selected particular table only because here I have the answer also. Here y means here we applied the HLOOKUP function. Okay, because my data is in the vertical. So if my data is in the horizontally, then only this formula is going to accept. That is okay. But now I want to convert the data horizontal to vertical. How to convert? First, if I want to convert the data, click on that copy. Here I am going to paste the data. Here also copy, paste. Like this I have to do that. Copy, here percentage, paste. Like this every time I can't do that. That's why if it is such a huge data also, we can first copy the data. Control C, copy. Why copy means if I want to convert the vertical to horizontal or horizontal data to vertical. So we are going to use a first copy the data, then place the cursor wherever you want. Go to Home tab, click on that paste option. In the paste option, see here option is there, transpose option. See now we got that option. We can convert horizontal to vertical, vertical to horizontal. So that shortcut key is transpose option. Shortcut key T, capital T is the shortcut key. If I want to convert the data horizontal to vertical or vertical to horizontal, first copy the data. Then after that we can paste here. Where is my data here? 1 second. To convert the data, go to paste option. In that, click on transpose. So or else in the shortcut key capital T we are going to use. So to if it is such a huge data also, we can convert. So that means to convert the data horizontal to vertical or vertical to horizontal. So first we have to copy the data, then go to paste option, click on the transpose option. See here, I will show you one more time. First copy the data. Here I have the data here. This one I want to this the vertical option is there. I want to convert the data as horizontal wise. For that, first copy the data, select Control C for copy. Wherever you want, place the cursor first, then go to Home tab, click on that Home tab, click on that paste option, in that transpose option. See the data we got in the horizontal wise. Okay, so like this we can convert the data using the transpose option. Now I don't want this data. If I want to delete, if you press delete, only the data means content is going to delete. That format is not going to delete. No. So that's why here options we have to delete all the data. In the home tab, click on, go to clear option. Here option is there. Clear format. Only the format is going to clear. Okay, click on that. See, like this only the format is going to clear. Again, click on that. Clear content. Content is going to clear. Format is like that. See, click on that clear format. Sorry. Go to clear. Clear content. See, only the content is going to clear. Once if you delete the data also by using the keyboard, only the content is going to delete. But all the data, if you want to delete, click on that, go to home tab, in the clear option, clear all. Once if you give the clear all, or else in the particular table, we apply the comments, only the comments I want to remove, or I given the link, only the link if you want to clear, we are going to use clear and comment options. Here we can use that. If you want to clear the comment, click on that, only the comments is going to clear. So I given the link, only the link, hyperlink I want to clear. Click on that here, clear option. It's going to, only the link it's going to clear. Now I want to clear all the entire, clear all means entire data with the format I want to clear. So that's why I go to clear all. Once if you click on that, all the data is going to clear. Now here already I have the data here in the horizontal wise. Using this data, I want to apply here HLOOKUP because already my data is in the horizontal wise. Got it? Now see, I am going to apply this formula equals HLOOKUP function, lookup value, this is the lookup value, comma, table array. Means for this value we have in the result array. Table array is nothing but result array only. In which column we have the result, in that we have that particular table only we have to select. This is table array is nothing but result array. In which table we have the answer, that particular table we have to select. We should not select here because our answer, grade answer is in the particular table only. Then comma, row index number. Now see, it's asking the row index number. Whenever we are going to use the VLOOKUP, it's going to ask the column index number. That means it's going to take column wise. This is the horizontal wise it's going to take. This is the horizontal wise. That time it's going to ask the row index number. In which row we have, ma'am? In that grade? Row number? What is here? What is our row number here?
1.
1 in the, this is the first row, ma, in the table.
2, ma'am. 2.
We have. Using this percentage only, I want to find out the Now am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Oh. Okay, see here we have the data. In that, if I want to convert the data vertical to horizontal, horizontal to vertical, so first copy the data here. First copy the data, Control C for copy. If I want to convert the data, place the cursor where you want to display. Place the cursor, go to Home tab, in the paste option, click on that transpose option. See, automatically data is going to convert horizontal to vertical or vertical to horizontal. So that is the options we have in the transpose option. Okay, so I have the data is in the horizontal wise. Here I want to apply the formula HLOOKUP only. Equals HLOOKUP. Select the lookup value. This is the lookup value. Then comma table array. Table array means which one we have to select? This one we have to select the table array. Correct? Because my answer, I want to find out the grade. This grade is in the particular table only. Select the table array, then comma. Now see, it's showing row index number. In that, what is the here? What is my row index number, ma'am? Which one we have to give? 1 or 2?
2.
2.
2.
Correct. 2 only, because in the this is the first row, this is the second row. In the second row only we have the answer. Click on the 2, then comma. Here we have to select the approximate match. I don't want to select the true. Instead of that, which number we can give? 1. Click on that 1. Close the good. Close the parenthesis. Enter. See, now we got that answer. Equals HLOOKUP function. Lookup value. This one. Comma. Table array. This is my table array because result array. Table array is nothing but result array only. Select this one. Then comma. Row index number. This is the first row, second row. In the second row only we have the answer 2, then comma, true, or else 1. We can give that options also. Close the parenthesis, enter. Automatically we are going to get the answer. Understood? Next options in that. In that I have the sum of only the employee's ID I have here. Employee ID I have here. Now using this ID number, I want to find out the employee name and which department he is going to work, how much salary he is going to get, all the details I want to find out. How to find out means for this answer means that for reference table we have in the previous sheet. Previous sheet means in the I renamed for that sheet. That sheet name is HLOOKUP. Click on that. Here we have the this data. Using this data, I want to find out in the next sheet. Here I want to find out how to give the link one sheet to another sheet. How to find out in the previous sheet to in the present sheet means in that equals VLOOKUP function because my data is in the vertical only. So that's why select the VLOOKUP function. Lookup value. Lookup value means using this ID number only, I want to find out the employee name, department and salary, right? So that's why lookup value is nothing but this one. Okay, then comma, it's going to ask the table array. Now see. Now see, it's asking the table array. This my lookup value using this ID number I want to find out. So for which value you want to find out, that is considered as a lookup value. Then comma, table array. It's going to ask the table array. Means for this employee name, department, salary, that result array is going to ask in which table we have the answer. Previous sheet we have, right? So that's why in that, go to the previous sheet, click on that, select the table. Select entire table, we can select. Once if we select the entire table, we should not go back. Directly we have to place the cursor here only. That is the main important. Okay. So then once if we give the comma, it's going to ask column index number. In this particular table, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 columns is there. I want to find out the employee name. Employee name is in the second column. Correct? Column index number is 2. Yes or no, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Click on that 2. So then comma. Now which one we have to select, ma, here? Approximate match or exact match? Yeah,
Match,
good.
ma'am.
Exact match we have to select. That means click on that exact match. We can double click or we can give the 0 also. Close the parenthesis, enter. See, automatically here we got that answer. Drag the data, automatically we are going to get the answer here. See, A008 is the Kavita. A008 is the Kavita options we got. Now, I want to find out the department. Equals, VLOOKUP function, lookup value is ID, then comma, table array. So we have the table array in the previous sheet. Click on that previous sheet here. This is my table. Select entire table. Should not go back. Place the cursor here only in the same page. Click on that, comma. See, automatically it's going to display the column index number. Now column index number is 3. Correct? Yes or no, ma? 3. Click on that 3. Then exact match. Then press enter. Once if you press enter, it's going to display the answer. Drag this one. Automatically we got. See now, Sushil is the analyst department. Sushil, right? See here. Here is the answer. Again, go back. I want to find out the salary. So here equal VLOOKUP function, lookup value. This my lookup value, comma, table array. Go to the previous sheet. Select entire table. Place the cursor here. Then comma. Column index number is 4. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Column index number 4. Yes. Then comma. Exact match or else 0. Press enter. We got that answer here. Track this one. Guna and Kavita getting 20,000 rupees. Sushil getting 32,000. Sushil getting 32,000. Guna 20,000 and Kavita also 20,000. It's showing like that. For example, here we got only the three columns is that's why 3 times I applied the formula. Assume that for example, if I have the 20 columns, that time 20 times we can't apply the formula, right? So that time along with that VLOOKUP, we can use the column functions we can use. So that means VLOOKUP plus column function. Okay, one sheet to another sheet when we are going to give the link, every time we can't apply the formula. Suppose here we had the 3 columns, so that's why 3 times I applied the formula. Suppose if I have the more than 20 columns, that time 20 times we can't apply the formula, right? That's why along within one shot, within one formula, entire row automatically answer it will come when we are going to use the VLOOKUP plus column function. Okay, how to apply the column function in that? See here, I will show you that. Equals VLOOKUP, lookup value. This is my lookup value, comma. My table is in the previous sheet. Go to previous sheet. Select entire table. With the heading also select, no problem. It will come. Answer it will come. Select this one. Select the table. Place the cursor here. Then comma. It's going to ask the column index number. Instead of that column index number, so we have to apply the column function. Column function. See? Column function. Once if we select the column function, it's going to ask the reference. Now see, it's going column function. It's going to ask the reference number. What is the reference means? Table headings consider as a reference only. So that's why we have to select the reference means I need from employee name. We should not select employee ID because already we have employee ID. We have to find out the employee name, department and salary. That's why only the headings we have to select from here. Select these 3 headings we have to select. That table headings called as a reference option. Okay, after that, that's it. Close the parenthesis here. Now, comma. So now here column function is over, completed. If you give the comma, VLOOKUP is going to continue. Okay, so comma, it's going to ask that exact match or true false option. True you want. We need the exact match. So 0 I'm going to applying here. Then close the parenthesis, enter. Once if you, oh, why? 1 second. Here we done some mistake. It should come equals VLOOKUP function, lookup value, comma, table array, select entire table array, comma. Instead of that column index number, we have to apply the column function. Column function. It's asking the reference. Reference is nothing but that is the headings, table headings. It's going to consider as a reference. Select the table headings. That's it. That is called as a reference only. Then comma. So then here reference number, close the bracket. So then if you give the comma, then comma, exact match, close the parenthesis, enter. 1 second ma. Here 2 times we close this one. Some comma something if you give, it will not. Here employee. 1 second. Column function is going to asking the heading. Okay, here I applied some filter I applied. That's why it's not going to take. 1 second. I'm going to remove that filter. See, we applied the filter option. Okay, now it will come. Go to that equals VLOOKUP function, lookup value, comma, previous sheet, select entire table, then click on that, comma, column function. Reference means nothing but table headings, close the parenthesis, then comma, exact match we need, means 0 also we can take. Close this one, enter. See, why we got One second. Here I'm going to take the table. Column width. We look up value, table array, comma, column function, reference is headings, comma. Here we have to select a exact match. Select this exact match. Enter. What mistake? Sometimes if it is a repeated, it will not come. 1 second, I will show you that. Same data I have taken. Let me see that. Here equals VLOOKUP function, lookup value, comma, table array, comma, column function, reference, this one, close the parenthesis, comma, exact match, enter. See, automatically we got. Sometimes if you repeat, sometimes it's going to display in the Excel repeated sheet like this. Sometimes it's going to display the error. Same data I taken here. See, same data only. Now see, this is my source data. Here I have the same details. Using this ID number, I want to find out. Equals VLOOKUP function, lookup value, this one, again comma, table array. In the previous sheet, we have the table array. Select entire table, then place the cursor here, comma. Instead of that giving the column index number, we are going to applying the column function. Select the column function. It's going to ask the reference option. Reference means nothing but table headings considered as a reference. Select the table headings because I want to find out the employee name, department, salary only. Sometimes the text is the, if it is a capital letter, when we are going to do the copy paste, if it is a small letter also, it's not going to accept. Okay, so then I selected the reference. Reference means nothing but table headings. Close the parenthesis, then comma. Next VLOOKUP is going to continue. Exact match we need. Then press enter. Automatically. Why we got this kind of option means I didn't close the bracket here. That's why it's going to display. It's okay. Click on yes. Automatically entire data it will come. So track these options. Automatically answer it's going to display to us. If I have the more than 20 columns, that means within one formula entire row answer automatically we are going to get using the VLOOKUP plus column functions we can apply. Got it? Any doubt is there in that?
No, ma'am.
Got it, ma? Or one more time, should I repeat?
No, ma'am, got it.
Got it, huh? Okay. See now, here next options in that. Go to the Excel. Okay, I'm going to close this one. Now, whatever we use that option, here lookup function we use, no. This one I want to say that. See, once if you apply the data, I applied here HLOOKUP, all these things we applied. Now see, equals VLOOKUP function. So lookup value this one, comma, table array. Again, column index number 2, exact match. I need that, exact match 0, enter. So this the means we should not select the exact match. So approximate match, enter. We got that answer, correct? Once if you drag the data, so here we got that correct answer. But from here, we got that NA. NA is nothing but not applicable. The data is not applicable, but formula is correct only. In that, we got that not applicable. Why we got? For that reason is there for us. What is the reason means? Here we have some of option means whenever we use the Excel, so Excel developed by 4 options. Means one is relative method, absolute method, mixed method, like this we used. They developed like that. That means once if you select the particular cell, whenever we are going to use the particular cell, it's going to display here in the name box E4. What is the meaning of E4? E column, 4th row. Like this is going to display. Correct? This is we called as a relative method. Where we are going to using this one, why we have to use ma'am means, for that we have some of data. I will show you here. Why we have to use the okay, here one table I am going to display. This is my table options we have. In that, see now I have one sales invoice I have here. Means this is my product. In my company, we are exported some of product. The product name is motherboard, Intel processor, printers, mouse, joystick, laptop, pen drive. All these are my product. This the price. Motherboard, each product rate is 1800, Intel processor 8500. Like this, I have the price we have in the product price. Quantity, this much quantity we sold. Now I want to find out that one. Means motherboard, 2 quantity of motherboard we sold. Each motherboard rate is 1800. Now total amount, what is the total amount? I want to find out. What kind of formula we have to apply my here? Which kind of formula we have to apply? See, in that motherboard rate is 1800. No, each motherboard is 1800. 2 product we sold. Total amount I want to find out. What is the total price of motherboard I want to find out. What we have to do, ma? Here, which kind of formula we have to apply?
Multiply the rate into quantity.
Yes, good. That means equals rate into quantity. We can quantity. Enter. So sometimes in the some companies they will not, instead of using the into symbol, they are going to use the product. That is for multiply options also. We can use the product also. We can use here equals product. Select the number, again quantity, enter. See, same answer we are going to get. So that multiplication formula is product only. Directly we can use the symbol also, but if you want to use the like a sum, we are going to use for total. So if you want to apply the formula, some company is going to use a product only. Product is nothing but multiplication formula only. Understood? We can use the product also here, or else directly if you want we can use equals rate into quantity option. So we have enter. Once if you drag the answer, automatically we got that answer. Or else I don't want to drag. Double click on that, automatically answer we got. Now I want to find out total amount. What is my total sales amount? What is the shortcut key for total? First class I showed in the total shortcut key. Alt equal is the total shortcut key. So then select Alt equal. See, automatically that option is going to display. No need to apply the sum, all these things no need to apply. Alt equal. Once if you press on that, automatically that sum formula is going to apply entire row or else entire column. Then press enter. See now total amount 1,28,000 worth rupees goods we sold. Understood? Now this is my product rate. But now they are saying 18% is the GST amount you have to pay. Like this they are going to say. For this is only the product rate. For this 18% GST we have to apply. How to apply means equals, sorry, not here, in that. Equals this the rate into 18%. Correct, Noma? Enter. This the tax amount. Now, what is my total amount here? Equals this one plus tax amount. This the 4,248 is the motherboard rate is going to display to us. Understood, ma?
Ma'am, can you show it again?
See, in that, this one you got it, no, ma'am. This we did multiplication. This is only the product rate, that's it. For this amount, I want to add the tax. So 18% amount I have to add. I want to find out 18% means what is the amount? For that equals, sorry, equals this in this the quantity, this the taxable amount. In this amount 18% means how much? That is the GST amount. Select the total value of product into 18%. Enter. 648 is the tax amount. Now tax is 648 rupees, product rate is 3,600 rupees. Total amount, what is the product rate here? Total means how much I have to collect equals product amount plus tax amount. Now the motherboard rate is 4,248 worth rupees goods we sold. We have to receive this much amount. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. See now this is okay for me. When we drag the data here, if I drag the data, automatically answer is going to come. We got that automatically answer. Like that for GST also it should come now. See, I am going to drag the data. Now see, this kind of options we got. Why? Now it's showing in the next cell value. Same options we are going to use. All these are important only. Okay. See now here, once if you after apply the formula, once if you double click or drag the data, automatically answer it will come. Like the way here also should come, right? Once if you drag the data, now see it's not coming. It's coming. We got this kind of option 0, 0 and value like this we got.
Ma'am, because the basic amount is different for each thing.
But each thing here also different is there now, ma. That basic amount also different, quantity also different. That when once if we drag, automatically we got answer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then why we got here? Any idea? See now, in that always Excel is going to calculate next column only. How previous column is got calculated, like the way next column also is going to get. Means, see, example I will give here. 1, 2. After that, if I drag the value, automatically we are going to get. That means when we are going to drag the data, it's going to calculate previous cell. This cell is calculated the previous data. Means it's going to calculate at 1. That's why we got here 2. Once if you drag the data, now 2 plus 1, 3 it will come. Previous cell only is going to calculate. How the previous cell got, like the way next cell is going to calculate only. So, for example, if I type 1, if I drag the data, only 1 options it will come, because it's not calculated in the previous cell. So once if you got this kind of option, no need to delete. So here we are going to get autofill option also. Click on that fill series. Automatically that is going to calculate. Okay, that is different. Here, once if you apply the formula, press F2. Once if you select the F2, now see this particular cell and this cell, it's calculated. That's why we got the answer here. Like this we got. If I double click on that or else press F2, now see this cell and this cell is calculated. This cell and this particular cell is calculated. That means here there is no value. There is text is there. That's why it's showing here there is no value. Like this it's going to display to us. Once if you double click, now see it's calculated this cell and empty cell also. That's why it's showing 0. There is no value. Now see, like this next column only it's going to calculate. There is no value. That's why it's going to display to us 0 and values only. Then in that particular situation only, we are going to use the cell reference. Means lock the cell. We called as a cell reference. Means it should not calculate the next cell. I want to calculate for all the data only the particular cell only. That time we are going to lock the cell here. Lock the cell is nothing but that is we call as a cell reference. Okay, how to lock the cell here? For that, I have some of information here. This is the options we have. You can note this point, ma. Cell reference, value if display, that is we call as a method. Means always, most of the times we are going to use relative method only. But in the particular situation, we are going to use this is the lock the cell. This is when we are going to use the lock, this kind of symbol, that is we called as a absolute method. Absolute method is nothing but lock the particular cell, lock the cell. Mixed method means we have to lock the row and lock the column also. This the lock the column, lock the row. Whenever we are, I will show in the practically. Don't get confusions about this. When we are fix the particular cell or lock the particular cell, that option is called as a absolute method, or lock the cell option, or that is we call as a cell reference. Not this point, ma. I will show you that how to lock the cell we can. Then written, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See now here, how to use that, how to lock the cell, because whenever we are going to applying the particular tax, only the particular cell, all the data should calculate. All the data should calculate in the particular cell only. That time we have to lock the cell. It should not calculate next cell. It should not calculate. No. That time we are going to fix the cell or lock the cell. This method called as a cell reference only. Okay, when we are going to lock the particular cell, that option is called as the absolute method. See now, I am showing here equals this my value into select the 18%. Now for that, select the particular cell, press F4. F4. You see now, by holding, press F4, automatically it's going to display. That is the absolute method option is going to display. I will show you one more time. So this data I'm going to move here. Select this one, move the data, or else make it small. Now it's going to display. Now here see equals product amount into cell, press F4. Once if you press the F4, this is the absolute method, means lock the cell. This is the lock the cell. When we have the $2 symbol, that is we call as a lock the cell or fix the cell. If I want to lock the particular column, first dollar symbol it will come. That's the same options only, F4. Now see, this is the row lock, this is the column lock. If I press the F4, automatically it will come. Now this is we call as a relative method. I don't want to fix the cell. That time we can see the relative method, absolute. So row lock, column lock, relative method, absolute method. For all these options, we have only the F4 option. That means F4 is the function to apply lock the cell or lock the row or lock the column and relative. Normal option, relative method. Only the one shortcut key we have. This is the options we have in that. In your laptop, if you have function key, by holding function key, we can press the F4. It's going to work. Okay, that is the lock the cell, means that is we called as absolute method. This is we called as a absolute method. So then here, if it's a row lock and column lock, for both also we called as a mixed method. I will show you in the next session how to use the mixed method, all these things. Mixed method. So this is the normal option, relative method. Okay, so like this we can use that options also. F4 is the shortcut key to apply the cell reference, means to lock the cell option. See now into select the particular cell, F4. See now absolute method we got here. Dollar symbol we got. Now press enter. Once if you press enter, automatically we are going to answer. Then drag the value. Automatically we are going to get that answer also. Now see, press F2. See now this cell is calculated. No, again. Now see particular cell only, this one only it's calculated. Click on that. See now only particular cell, because we lock the cell. You should not calculate next column only. That time we are going to use the cell reference, means absolute method. If you want to lock the particular cell, every situation we are not going to use. In the particular situation only we are going to use this lock the cell, means cell reference options we are going to use. Understood? Any doubt is there, ma'am? Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
After that we can, okay, equals this one plus this one. Enter. Now drag that. Automatically we are going to get that answer. Like these options it will come. So that is called as a cell reference. How to use the absolute method? Mixed method, next session I will show you that. Relative method means, see now here use the sum of function. Here we didn't use any absolute method, mixed, all these things we didn't. This kind of options called as a relative only. In the particular situation, sum of situation only we are going to lock the particular cell. When we are going to lock the cell, that is we call as a absolute method. Fix the cell, lock the cell. Understood, ma'am? Same options we have here. Where it is? Here. In that, see now, here we got that same options only. Formula is correct, no? Once if you press, see now, it's calculated particular column only, right? Once if you click on that, now see, we got in the, automatically it's going to came down. Now see, till here we got. Here there is no values here. For this data, there is no value. Again, see now, click on that. Nothing is there. It selected the empty cell. That's why it's showing here not applicable, means there is no data. In that particular situation, we are going to use the lock the table or lock the cell we are going to use. How to use for this data? I will show you this one. First, click on that equals VLOOKUP function, lookup value this one, then comma, select the table array. Press F4. See, automatically it's going to fix the table. Now it's not going to calculate next column, it will not come. Comma, column index number 2. We have to select the true or 1. I'm going to use, close the parenthesis, enter. I got that answer. One more time I will show you that. Equals VLOOKUP function, lookup value. This is my lookup value, comma, table array. Press F4. In your laptop, if you have the function key, by holding function key, you have to press then only that option is going to work. Then comma, column index number 2, comma, approximate match, or else 1 we can. Enter. Now see, if I drag the data, automatically we are going to get the answer. Once if you click on that, press F2 to edit the cell, that is the F2 no shortcut key. F2 or else double click. Once double click, ready. See here, only the particular cell it will come. It's going to calculate it. So here also we can select like this only. Every situation we are not going to use. In the particular sum of situation, when we are going to drag the data, if you got this kind of situation, that time particular table or particular cell, we have to lock by pressing F4 only. Here also, I think here also we are going to get same options. That first copy the data, click on that here, transpose option. Now see, I'm going to equals VLOOKUP HLOOKUP lookup value, this is my lookup value, comma, table array, this is my table array, comma, row index number 2, again comma, true, close the parenthesis, enter. We got that answer. Once if you drag the data, we are not going to get same options only. Now see, if you press double click, Once if you click on the double click, see here empty cells it's selected. Again double click, sorry, here double click. Now see there is no data. That's why it's showing like that. Next cell it's going to calculate only. That time we should not calculate like that. No, that in that situation we are going to lock the particular table or particular cell. For this also I'm going to use C equal HLOOKUP function, HLOOKUP, lookup value this one, comma, select the table F4. Now see, I use the absolute method. Then comma, row number 2, comma, exact match 1, close the parenthesis, enter. Now we are going to get the answer. See, if I place the cursor, press F2. Now see, same cell it's selected. Click on that, see, same cell it's selected. That time, if you want to fix the particular table or particular cell, we are going to use the absolute method. When we are going to use that, lock the row, lock the table, then lock the particular column, lock the particular cell, all these options we called as a cell reference. Understood? So this is the options we have. Any doubt is there in that? Any confusions, any doubt is there, ma'am? Or one more time, should I? Manually we can add also, but by dollar symbol we can. Suppose in your system laptop, if I have the function key, by holding function key, once if you press, automatically it's going to work, ma. Try it once, or else manually we can apply, no problem. Any doubts? Any doubt is there, ma'am?
Ma'am, you said we are locking the cell or column
Yeah.
because there is no value. Can you tell in which table there is no value?
Because once if you apply the formula, so every time we can't apply the data for every particular data only. Once if you apply the formula, we are going to drag. Whenever we are going to drag the data, always it's going to calculate next column only. No, once if you drag the data, if you got that not applicable, sometimes it's going to select the empty cells, because that answer table, if it's just smaller than this original data, that time in that situation we are going to face. See example in that, where is our data? Now here, this is the small data, this is the huge data. Once if you drag the data, it's going to calculate next only. Okay, if this table is so lesser than this one, that time we have to, once if you drag the data, automatically next option is going to take. That time we are going to face this kind of option only. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Every time we are not going to use, some of particular situation we have to use. Otherwise manually every time we have to apply the formula only.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Any doubt is there? Okay, so for nested if function, I will give one assignment for you. See, that assignment means once I will show you that assignment. Okay, in that nested if function. See, this is one data. Try it once. If you didn't get the answer, so I will show you that. Here, what is my problem means, what is my in that what you want to find out means, This is my product. We export a sum of product, monitor, RAM, chip, ROM, chip, circuits, hard disk, SSD, cable, motherboard, means power cable, power cable, and motherboard, pen drive, floppy disk, all these things we exported. I got that income also from this particular product. But here what is my problem means, if the value is, that revenue amount is greater than 15,000. If the revenue is greater than 15,000, then it should display good. Okay, so in rest of places it should be blank only. Only the greater than 15,000, only I want to display the good options only. Other places it should be blank in this particular column. This is our condition, ma. Next in that, say actually this is the company data only. Okay, so here try it once. If you didn't get, I will show you that one. Next options in that, if your income is greater than 15,000 to less than 20,000, between of that value, what is the value is there, for that we have to give the, it should display the good only. Okay, if it is the less than 15,000, it should not display any values. It should be displayed in the particular cell empty only, blank only. Only the greater than 15,000 to 20,000. So that revenue should display good only. In this third column, if the income revenue is greater than 15,000 to less than 20,000, it should display good. And if the revenue is greater than or equal 20,000, it should display exceptional or extraordinary. Rest of cells, it should be display value. I don't want to display blank. It should be display the values only. Okay, and here third column we have in that, if your income is greater than or equal 20,000, or so then here less than 15,000. If it's a greater than 20,000, it should display flag, or and, not or, and less than 15,000 also, it should be display flag. Other places should be display blank only. This is our data. Very easy is there. Try it once. Understood? Got it or not, ma'am? So first I am going to remove the password here, because I given the password. I'm going to remove that. So remove this. Okay. So then save. This data I'm going to send. I will put it in the group. Okay. Any confusions is there? Try it once, it will come. See here. Copy. Okay, in the WhatsApp I will put. So I will give for a VLOOKUP also I will give assignment, ma'am. This is for nested function. In the last two classes we completed the nested function. So for that one assignment I given. So after complete the VLOOKUP, because along with that VLOOKUP we have to use VLOOKUP plus if function, VLOOKUP plus sum plus if function, we have match function also is there. After complete this one I will give one assignment on VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. And advanced function also we have XLOOKUP. For that one assignment I am going to give. Okay, so I will put it to the group. So after complete the class, so you tomorrow we have class, no? So tomorrow one more assignment I have to send for VLOOKUP function. Before that you have to send the assignment only. Means how we got, ma'am? So lock the cell or anything, or else how your data is. Once I want to know that, no?
Ma'am, I
Formula
tried
how is showing. Yes, ma'am?
I did try locking the cell and unlocking both methods I tried, but it's not, the value is not coming.
Okay. Can you share me the your laptop screen, ma'am? I will check once.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Okay.
Ma'am, to share the screen, I have to be a presenter.
Okay. Okay, or else you can put it in the, take a screenshot and put it into the group, ma'am. So I will check and I will tell in the next session.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Or else now are you
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
share?
Thank you, ma'am. I'll send it in the group, ma'am.
Okay, pa. Send it that one. I will check once, then I will show you the details.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Any
Thank you,
doubt is
ma'am.
there? Because we completed. Yep. Okay, ma. We completed if, nested ifs function, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP option, cell reference we completed. In that, because still VLOOKUP is there. Tomorrow also I'm going to I have to use that nested function along with that VLOOKUP function. For that I will give one assignment. Tomorrow also I have to take the VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP function. One of the advanced function we are going to use XLOOKUP. I will show you that one. So whatever we completed in that, any confusions, doubt is there?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Next class I'm going to teach VLOOKUP with if function and if now function and if error function I am going to teach in the next class. Okay. Yeah. If you have any confusions, doubts, anything, ask me that. I will clarify about that. So I will send for every classes assignments, practical assignment I will send. You have to complete that one also. After that, in the end of the class, some after the end of the class only we have the exam. Okay, this is the practical assignment I am going to send because someone put in the message in the message. That's why. Okay, let me say that. Okay, we will continue tomorrow. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I actually joined the classes from today because I received the
Okay.
link today itself. Till I was
Hmm.
told till yesterday the classes didn't start and all, so they sent me the link
Okay.
today. I don't know the like the classes that happened before today, ma'am. So can I get the
Okay.
videos for that also?
So they
If
recorded,
possible.
they put it in the group, no, ma? You didn't receive that?
The thing is, I just received today, so I didn't receive any videos, ma'am.
Okay. So then I will send ma that one. One more time, I will put it in the group so you can receive that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yesterday's and day before yesterday's I recorded. That video I will put in that group only.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
so day before yesterday was the first class, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
Okay,
So day
thank you, ma'am.
before yesterday means Monday only the first day class. This is the third class, ma.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We will continue tomorrow. Okay.